So in this video we're going to take a look at a controversial new Christmas market over here in Palma for Christmas 2025. I'm on the far side of the Paseo Maritimo, trying to get down here on the live stream and I couldn't get through because of the crowds. But let's turn the camera around, let's check it out and let's find out why this has been quite controversial to set up for this festive season. So we're looking down the Paseo Maritimo here and we can see the crowds of people just flooding along this walkway on the way up to the new market in Fabrica Park. And I'm standing here right at the entrance here, welcoming us into this new German market. Anyway, let's start walking in and my goodness me, look, we can see the absolutely crowds of people here. We're going to join them. So right in the shade here of the Espaliard Museum, you're going to find this brand new German market for Christmas 2025, and it is already at this point looking rather spectacular. Got lots of lovely lights, and if you watch my island update from a few weeks ago, you'll know that they were a little bit late setting up, but that hasn't stopped the crowds of people coming out this evening, this Sunday night, to come and check out the market. And just standing up on the bench here, look, you can just see how many people are flowing through this market this evening. We've got some lovely green and red festive lights being beamed onto the walls here underneath the museum. And as I pan the camera around here, we've got some lovely festive stalls all selling locally made artisan products. And I'm guessing a little bit of German fare too. Let's go and take a look. So as we head up through the market here, as I battle my way through the crowds, we'll get kind of an idea of what it's like. And so far, it's actually quite hard to get up near to the stalls, but I do want to give you an idea of what the atmosphere is like here this evening. Now, while they do have plenty of food stalls over here, we're actually going to walk through an area where, if you are visiting Palma, I do encourage you to visit. It's a lovely area in Santa Catalina. It's Calle Fabrica. We're going to take a walk through tonight. We're going to see if the restaurants are open down there. They should be. Let's just walk around the back here. Now, I see plenty of Christmas present ideas over here. You can see lots of toiletries being sold, lots of candles being sold, lots of alcohol being sold, and some locally made wine too. And there's even, for sports fans, like a real Mallorca shop too. Anyway, let's keep walking up. I see lots of leather goods as well, look. But some of the really yummy things that you do get at Christmas market. We see ensamadas, traditional Mallorquin ensamadas, in the shape actually of lollipops. That's quite unusual. Not seen that before. But look, we're coming up to our first area of German food here too. A little bit of bratwurst in the bun. I can see why I didn't live stream over here. Look, we are just in the thick of it here. We're around plenty of people. We've got another bar here. A lot of people coming over here for a drink. But anyway, let's take a walk into Fabrica Park. And with the backdrop of some lovely Christmas music, let's wander into this market. Oh my goodness, it's even more packed in here than that little area just coming up from the Paseo Maritimo, but it is looking extremely festive. Just look at this. So I'm just looking to my right here. We've got another load of stalls, and I'm standing right below what I do believe is an ice rink. And let's keep walking around. Do you know what? It feels like I'm boarding a plane. You know the speed that you go at when you're trying to go onto a plane here with the crowds? This is what it's feeling like. It's very, very busy. As I said earlier on in this video, it's probably better if you don't like the crowds, come early in the evening as soon as the lights do go on. Anyway, let's walk a little bit further up and I'll tell you why this market is a little bit controversial. And it is absolutely packed. I mean, goodness me, I'm actually feeling a little bit claustrophobic here. I'll just turn the camera around, but just see how busy it is looking back as well. And it's also very hard to see what the ice rink is like. You can see it has been elevated too. And just take a little look at it here. There are queues and queues of kids waiting for the skates. To my right hand side, I think it's only about €8 to have a go. It's actually quite good value compared to some of the other ice skating rinks that you have in the Christmas markets around Europe. But I think you're going to have to be patient to get a go on this evening. Anyway, let's keep walking through. And for a better aerial view here of just how busy it is, I've just come up the steps. Bearing in mind this is not a busy Saturday night, you can get an idea of how popular this market is. Goodness me. So what else do we have to this market over here in Safashina Park? I thought this would be an opportunity to come and meet Santa, but I think it's just a photo opportunity at the moment. I don't think Santa has actually turned out for this evening. It's quite interesting. To my left hand side though, we do have some more stalls. And just behind me as well, look, you can see the fountain here in the centre of Safashina. Oh look, they've just switched the fountain off. So as I pan the camera around here, I'm going to encourage you just to listen to the atmosphere. And what do you think is missing here from this Christmas market in Safashina Park here in Palma tonight? Now, the reason there is no music here is because the Residents' Association from the neighbouring buildings around here complained about the fact that they have non-stop Christmas music until the 6th of January. So if you're over here and you think the atmosphere is a little bit lacking, maybe come over here on a Friday or a Saturday night. They will have music then at the weekends, not on a Sunday though. However, you are going to find buskers as well trying to give a little bit of a Christmas cheer to the area, but this music is only going to be on the weekends. What's more as well, this Christmas market has received very mixed reviews, not only for not being ready on time, but also as well on the basis this is a public holiday weekend, not everything is open. I can see plenty of stalls that have yet to open, and also I'm right next to what should be a polar slide. It's not currently operational, it's such a shame. Hopefully I'll be back as well in a future video to show you a little bit more of what's going on over here in Palma at Christmas, and hopefully by then everything will be open. But anyway, let's leave this area now. Let's head on down through Santa Catalina, which is just across the road. If you're over here visiting at Christmas, this is a great place to go and eat. Anyway, come on, let's go and head over. And here is the polar slide, which hasn't yet been set up or switched on yet. Will it be set up or switched on for this festive season? Who knows? We're gradually creeping our way towards Christmas. A little bit late on that. And also, look, you can see one of the closed stalls tonight. Maybe that stall owner is making the most of the public holiday too. So it's actually my guess that they've not had the permission to set up this polar slide. Who knows? But you can see it's looking pretty unset up. But if you are coming over here with kids, there's plenty of fun to be had. And this is right at the top of Safashina Park. Let's take a quick look. So we've got plenty of bouncy castles, we've got plenty of merry-go-round rides around here as well. Loads of fun here for anyone visiting with children. So we can see, look, more stalls heading down the side of the park here, but look, we're not going to head around there. I think we've seen enough of Safashina Park this evening. Look, some really lovely homemade products to buy. Let's head on in the direction of Santa Catalina. So we're just crossing the Paseo Mallorca here. I will drop a walking route in the description text below. And I absolutely love the Santa Catalina area of Palma. I have got a few videos that I plan to make from this particular area coming out on the run up to summer 2026. Let's head on in the direction of Calle Fabrica because, well, as we know and as we saw in the live stream, Palma was extremely busy. And even actually over this side, this far side of Santa Catalina, is looking very, very busy this evening too. But coming up to one of the very best ice cream shops in Palma, this is Rivereno. We're going to take a left. because this is a pedestrianised, wonderful area where you can come and eat if you're over here in Palma. And as you can see, this evening it's beautifully decorated with Christmas lights. This is a great area, and we're going to take a walk through here now. I'm going to show you a couple of my favourite restaurants. But look, no cars can come down here, and in the summer as well, it's got a great vibe. There's plenty of choice. Look, we've got an Indian restaurant open to my left-hand side. Got an Italian to my right as well. And just as I said in my live stream as well, look, the Christmas decorations over here, it's so tastefully done. It's so pretty. All along here you're going to find outdoor dining, and over the winter months as well you'll be very relieved to see that they do have these outdoor heaters as well. So this is another reason why I got the bus into Palma this evening. Look at the traffic coming through here. It's a bit of a nightmare. And as I film this on a Sunday night, on a public holiday weekend, you're going to find weekends down here to be just like this, actually, on a Friday or a Saturday evening. It's a great, great atmosphere. I'm just walking up outside of Riquitos here. This is one of my favourite Italian restaurants here in Palma. I was here just a few days ago, actually, for my friend's birthday. They do amazing pesto pasta, and the tiramisu is to die for as well. But look, got a nice little Mexican along here too. Plus even more restaurants heading on up. Also have a Japanese to my right hand side as well. Now this isn't the only street here that has great restaurants in Santa Catalina. If you explore the streets that are parallel to here and down the side streets as well, you're going to find many more options. And if you keep walking right to the end here, we've got the Lunares restaurant, the Patron Lunares restaurant. This is a fantastic Mallorquin restaurant. It's a cellar restaurant. Go and check that out if you're over here on holiday too. A little bit on the pricey side though. Okay, so as I make my way to the bus stop, heading on out of Palma this evening, that was just a flavour of the newest Christmas market that we have here in the city centre this festive season. But I will be back to film more about Palma at Christmas. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. In the meantime, you can find me on Facebook. You can also find me on Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Goodbye for now.